Hi, Mariah. My name is Emily Wilensky. You reached out to me today on LinkedIn, which I'm so grateful for. I did not want to waste any time in reaching back out to you and completing the application to get the ball rolling for the process. I have never done a video submission for an application before. Um, and I can't recall if it's ever been an option, but I just felt so comfortable with being able to hear the tone of your voice come through in the job description that I got so excited and was like, why not? I will do this and represent myself this way. So thank you for initiating that. I'm going to answer some of the questions from the application in this video. I thought it would be easy to do so and a little bit more personable. I've made some notes. Okay, so I live in Charlestown, which is just on the outskirts of Boston. I still feel very connected to the city and I love living here. We've lived here for 9 months now. And it's a beautiful part of town. Everything still feels very accessible to me, which I love. I also can't wait to hear where your estate is and where everything is based, etc. But we'll get there. I am looking for a new job because when I moved to Boston in the spring, I actually transferred with Lululemon. When I retired from the yachting industry, there was a pop-up happening in Palm Beach, Florida, and it had always been like this little dream of mine to work there. I have a very good friend who's climbed the ranks all the way to the top with the company. So, and I'm very grateful that I did. It's been this amazing source of community for me, and I knew that it was the best way to start in a new city. It really helped me to break ground in Boston and, initiate those relationships that I probably would have never had it not been for the company. So I'm looking for a new job because I have no intentions of climbing the ranks within Lululemon, and I need a lot more stimulation than what you get on a retail floor. And I'm not afraid to say that. But like I said, it was a very beautiful experience and it served me in all the ways that I had hoped that it would. So it was very fulfilling. So yes, I left Lululemon in mid-October, to really sink my teeth into the job search. I knew what I was looking for. I knew that the easiest transition for me from the yachting industry into the real world would be in the shape of an executive personal assistant. And reasons why I would be great for this job is because all of these things come so naturally to me. I am maternal. I am intentional. I take care of everybody. It just happens. I don't know how to switch it off. I'm an empath and I'm a hard worker. And I really value those things about myself. It allows me to provide for others in ways that maybe they can't provide for themselves, or really I get joy out of making something seamless for someone when it takes 2 seconds of my time and almost zero thought, where it could have taken them a lot more. So I love that. I love giving that to people. My desired annual salary is in the 120K range. I have been interviewing with tech companies as well. Their salaries are roughly 140 to 150. I'm extremely open to negotiations. You offer a beautiful range of benefits, and I really value that you are considerate for wellness, and I love all of the things that I read in regards to the things that you support as a company. And I love negotiating. I think that it's a very important part of the job seeking process. I think that everyone should feel comfortable and valued and respected. And yeah, there's so much room for that for me, because it's whatever you make of it as well, you know, and so the number is flexible. I love that your company is innovative. And I love that you're bringing something to the people. I think that the best thing that you can be in this life is resourceful. And I love that you are providing a resource to the public, to allow everyone to educate and better themselves and, you know, continue that journey of up-leveling. Yeah, and I just have this sense that you are a resilient badass, and I can totally relate to that, and that's a topic for another time, but I can feel that, and that's very attractive in the job for me, to want to work for somebody with those kind of core values and intentions. My ideal working environment would probably be with a bunch of comedians. I do love working with people who are intentional, who know their role very well and show up, but don't take themselves too seriously. I think that having banter in the workplace and that camaraderie is so important. And a friend of mine actually she's been a virtual executive assistant for several months now, almost a year, in Bali, and her company is based in South Africa, and she even says that she feels that within the culture of the company. So that's really cool to know, because like you said, the percentage of 80% of the job is work from home, which is very appealing to me. And also just being local and not really feeling like too far away, still feeling connected. And I mean, if she's in Bali and feels connected to South Africa and London, then I think that says something for the possibilities. Oh, and puppies in the working environment. I didn't say that. I am super familiar with calendar management. When you work on a yacht, in my role, you are responsible for managing the captain's calendar, but you're also responsible for kind of overseeing and understanding where all of the crew are all the time. And then when you have guests on board, or you have the guests that are chartering the yacht or owners on board the yacht, you're responsible for creating itineraries, managing everything from booking the private jet to the black car that's waiting for them there, to holding the refreshing towel when they walk on board. So, but yeah, calendar management with G Suite, etc. Like, I'm very familiar with, very comfortable. Yeah. I like lists. I am definitely a list maker all day, every day. Even if it's an off day, I still make a list of gratitude. You know, I love writing things down. It's very cathartic for me. And I think that I always say that good players adapt. So the secret to success is, you know, just taking that list with you, prioritizing, and learning to modify or make new lists as you go. I have a lot of experience with contractors and vendors on yachts. We are constantly undergoing maintenance. So really being the point of contact for all of that happening at once and overseeing that work, and then being the one to invoice, or like receive the invoices and pay them, and just make sure that everything is done correctly. Like, that is all stuff that I'm very familiar with. I don't want to, this is already almost 10 minutes long. I'm just so excited. I have been waiting for something of this nature to cross my desk, and the fact that you found me, and the timing, which we can talk about later, and it's a full moon tonight, it's meant to be. So I feel very grateful again to have heard from you, and to have even had the opportunity to share this very little piece of me with you. And I hope to hear from you soon with the next steps, because I would be honored to continue the conversation surrounding the possibility of me joining your team. Thank you so much for your time.